Hi you guys, this is Misty with the Oracle Evolution. Welcome back to my channel. I actually woke up at about 2 o'clock in the morning, and but I was able to go back to sleep. Woke up again at 3 o'clock, and I've just kind of been up, not really doing much, and it is about to be 4 o'clock, so I decided why not just pull some cards and see what happens. So this will be more just like a freestyle. And what I'm going to be using to start off is the tune-in deck here. And this is by the Ghetto Nun. These cards are a little bit different for me because I actually have a certain reaction to the cards, and I'm actually drawn to specific words. The way that she made her cards, you see there's different phrases or words just all around the card. And so I'm usually just kind of drawn to specific words or phrases, and you know, it just like there's no specific time limit as to how long it takes me to hone in on whatever that message is. But I'm going to start off with these just to see how things go. I'm very excited. I've used the cards, but just, you know, for personal, and I do like them. So let's see what happens, okay? All right. Also, you guys, I just woke up and I'm just sitting on my bed, so you won't be able to see the cards aside from me showing them to the camera. So here we have Eminem, and I'm going to take a look at the card and see. Okay, so for this one, I was drawn to outsider. Outsider. Okay. So let's see, what do we need to know about outsider? Outsider. Outsider. Okay, so what popped out here, and these are just some cards that I had made, but Divine Destiny and Husband Trap. It says Husband Trap, but that came in reverse. So what I'm getting, couple that with Outsider. I just kind of keep hearing outside looking in. So it, what I'm getting is that there is someone who is on the outside, not currently in your circle or in your space, that is looking in at you. This could be through social media, most likely. That's kind of what I'm feeling with that. But they do know like who you are, and that whoever you are, you're someone who is meant to be in their life. Like you guys have a divine destiny, but right now they are not right now. Well, it looks like they were in a husband trap. So either they were in a relationship where the person was trying to trap them into marriage, and it didn't work, or they actually were married, feeling trapped, and now they're getting out of that relationship. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. You know, just in the background there's some music playing, so I just kind of, sometimes I'll listen in, and the music that is playing is Freak-a-Leak. So not sure if that means that they were being trapped, or someone was attempting to trap them, and they found out that they were a Freak-a-Leak. I don't know. Okay, let's just try these again. One last time. Okay, so that's all that I have for that. Let's see, anything else? Anything else? Okay, so adding to that, we have whoever it is, we have baby mama, baby daddy drama. We have poor communication. And we have don't give up on love. It's coming, and then divine timing. So what this is basically telling me is, it just feels like the same situation. So whatever that potential attempt or could have been successful husband trap, it involved, baby mama or baby daddy issues, or, like there just were kids involved. So that made it harder, or makes it harder to get out of a situation. Poor communication. It could be that relationship that they were in had poor communication, or like right now, you guys are not communicating, whoever your person is, and you might be getting to the point where you are starting to kind of give up. And it says here, don't give up on love. It's coming, so don't give up. But I would say don't obsess over it either, right? So you want to make sure that you're working on other things, just to kind of clear your mind so that you're not focused on lack or what you don't have. You want to focus on, just yourself, improving your own life, your own self, things like that. Okay. Anything else? Hoping this camera doesn't fall over because it's not very sturdy. Okay, yeah. It says right now the relationship is in limbo, meaning it's just kind of like a waiting game. So again, I would say don't just like sit around waiting for a relationship to happen or for someone to reach out to you. Just live your life. So that means, whether it's working on, focusing in on work, socializing with friends, going out, meeting new people, dating, whatever it is. Because, I don't know, I can't tell you like how long it's going to take with that relationship. So just enjoy yourself, enjoy your life, go out and be happy. Because that happiness, like if you're going out and you're living your life and you are happy, then that's number one, it's just good for you, it's healthier for you. And if this is a divine destiny, like a relationship that's destined to be, when they come in, you want it to be where you're happy. You don't want to be like in a space where you're really bitter and upset. Okay. Let's see if we have anything else. Okay, we're just trying to get way too many at a time, but these cards are kind of flimsy, so. All right, so this one says broke, and I don't know if that has to do with, your person, or if it has to do with you. Obviously, if it's you, then that means like you're working on getting your money up, right? If it has to do with your other person, then that might be the actual delay as to, when they're coming towards you. Because just like you don't want to be in a state where you're bitter and unhappy, like mad at the world when that person comes in for you. They also don't want to come to you with nothing to offer and they're broke. And it looks like that's, the reason that they're coming to you. Okay. Let's try a few more with these. They're kind of hard to shuffle, but okay, so this one says two or more love interests, which would be if this is all about you and the same person, and they're getting out of, or they were stuck in some type of a husband trap, then obviously, they have to choose from two people. Or at this moment, something that you can do is, you have people that are interested in you, and I don't know, if you notice or if you don't notice, or, if you're just kind of like, I don't want to deal with anyone. But again, just go out and have fun, right? Doesn't mean just because you date, it doesn't mean it has to be something that's like super serious. Sometimes you just get to know people and have fun, make friends. There's also rebirth of an old relationship. So either the person that is trying to move towards you is, an old, someone that you already know, that you've already been in a relationship with, or one of if you have multiple love interests, one of those options is, like an old love interest, an old relationship, and they're trying to, restart it, but you are feeling guarded for whatever reason, and there are some trust issues as it relates to that relationship. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? At the bottom, it just, I noticed false twin. So if there's someone that is trying to restart a relationship, like a past relationship that you are feeling guarded towards, and there are some trust issues, you may want to just kind of go ahead and trust your instinct, because it could have been a false twin. That might have been why it didn't work out. Underneath that, we have Sagittarius. So, the person could have been a Sagittarius, or you could be a Sagittarius. So, and then here it says seeing things clearly. So whatever that relationship is, or whichever one that's in reference to, you're seeing things for what they are. So you already know, like, if it's for you or if it is not for you. Okay. Let's pull some of these and see what we get. I'm also kind of paying attention now. I'm hearing this is Pink playing in the background where she's saying, don't let me get me. So you also want to make sure that, definitely that you're listening to your intuition, but also make sure that you're not being guarded, and, that those trust issues aren't some type of, probably protective mechanism where, you're trying to protect yourself, you're trying to protect your heart. But because of your past experiences or something, it does kind of cloud your vision, your judgment, and you start doing things to kind of sabotage the relationship, perhaps by telling yourself like, oh, this is just a false twin, or something like that, because that's possible, especially if you have gone through a lot, if your heart has been through a lot. That's perfectly normal of, just trying to protect yourself, but make sure that you're not missing a really good opportunity, that you're not missing out on the person that you're supposed to be with out of fear. And it's, essentially because you have some things that you need to heal. So I kind of also felt inclined to say that because um, I guess because, I looked at, usually I like to do things like if I'm going to look at it, I'm going to look at one or I'm going to go back at least three. And the third one that I didn't mention was higher level soulmate. And so you might be thinking, okay, this is just a false twin because blah, 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 blah. And you're trying to protect yourself. Your heart is guarded. But in reality, it's a higher level soulmate. But because of your trust issues, it's making you, guarded and standoffish. And if I go back the way that I normally do, it says secret admirer underneath at the top of the deck. It had seeing things clearly. There's also a secret admirer, so that could be the second love interest or possibly third if the other person that's in that husband trap or whatever is a different person. But secret admirer, and we have that this person is committed and loyal. Okay, so those might be your options there. Okay, that's definitely something to be happy about, right? Be happy, be grateful. Let's see what we get here. Okay, so the two that we have are reliability, which is, with the goat, and we have the rhinoceros, and it is moderation. So what I'm kind of getting and feeling from this one is that I don't know, the last person that I'm feeling that's like in your energy, in your space, is the person, it's loyal and committed. That person is reliable. And it's going to be passionate, and I'm getting that, like, all that fire. So it's going to be a very passionate relationship. But remember to do things in moderation, right? Like, we can indulge in things, but making sure that it's in moderation. So that includes love and love relationships, because you don't want to just jump in to that fire. And the quicker you jump in and the faster you go, the quicker those flames kind of die out. So you don't want to be super guarded, but then you also don't want to just kind of throw caution to the wind either. Okay, let's see. Anything else? Anything else? Okay. Anything else? Okay, so we have power, which is the deer. We have raven, the news. We have news, raven. And then we have kindness, which is the fruit bat or the flying fox. So what I'm getting is that there is news or some type of message coming in. Someone's going to come in with some type of communication with you. And it's really like you have the power to decide, like which way you want to go. If it's someone that you want to, you know, pursue something with, or if you don't, wherever that relationship goes, it's in your hands. You know, that's kind of what I'm getting there. I'm looking at something in her hands. But whatever it is, if you decide that that person is not for you, out of your options, you know, that's okay. You don't have to feel obligated to be with anyone, but just make sure that you're being kind and understanding. Okay, doesn't mean that you know, just give in just for, you know, that whatever sake, but just be kind. Okay, let's try one more. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Okay, so two popped out. We have the cat with intuition, and then we have strategy, which is the red fox. And what I'm getting from this is that with what you have coming in, with your options that you have coming in, or, you know, they may already be here for you, and you may have people that kind of come to mind. But the strategy that you should be focusing on right now is that of looking underneath the person's mask, using your intuition, not just taking them at face value, but looking a little bit deeper, like go deeper, you know, and I'm just like ask questions, you know, just move beyond that surface level so that you can really make a more balanced decision as well. But at the same time, if we're gonna go, like if we're gonna make sure that we're not rushing into the relationship, we're using, you know, remember moderation. Then you also should just kind of, they're all just all these cats, and you know, um, the goddess or whoever, like they're just all staring at me. So what I'm feeling from that is also just moderation, take it slow and just observe. Okay, and let's see, final. Okay, and the final thing that we have here, which, you know, just the final outcome, we got beaver, which is work, and we have the polar bear, which is ancestors. And what I'm getting from this is if you make sure that you're doing your part, you know, as far as using your intuition, um, you know, observing, um, going deeper, looking past just the outside of the person, then your ancestors, um, you know, the Most High, Spirit, God, you know, whatever you like to say, they're gonna do their part to make sure that you're safe, right? That you're okay, that you're happy, and um, whoever you end up with is who you're meant to be with, okay? And that would be, you know, out of any of your options. And so there does have to be some level of release, like releasing control, releasing some of that power over to your, your ancestors and to the higher power, and just living in your truth. There we have the jackal. So just in living your truth. Okay. So thank you very much. That is what I have for you. Hopefully the video sound like you can hear clearly. I'm trying to speak lowly with it being so late. But thank you again for being here with me, Misty with the Oracle Evolution. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Share the video if you loved it, if it resonates with you. And you know what? Even if it didn't, I will see you later. Have a fantabulous day. I love you. Goodbye.